Yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFSMasterMind _ over on Twitter. Today is the 29th of March. I'm coming to you live with my 3 for 3, top 3 value, top 3 under the radar, and my 3 all-in plays. We're about an hour away from lock, man. We're starting to get some good news. The news is starting to roll in. So this is the most important time, man. We have to pay attention to all these late scratches, who's in, who's out, who's starting, because a lot of our value plays will come from that. I got a few options for value, man, just because some of it is news dependent. But first, I want to start off with Justin Anderson and Nick Stauskas for Philly. We just got the news that Robert Covington is out. Gerald Henderson is supposed to be back. This is what you're going to be dealing with. You're going to be dealing with 4 bodies. It's going to be Nick Stauskas, Justin Anderson, Henderson, and TLC. These guys are going to rotate in at the small forward and the shooting guard. They're going to get all the minutes, man. So if you can pick right in that situation, one of these guys will definitely bring back a ton of value. So I'm going to take a chance on a few of those guys. I like them. I want to put them all wrapped up in one. I'm still waiting to hear about some J.J. Redick news, man. He's still questionable. He's a late game. We may not get the news in time, but just even if Redick is in, that's great. I'd rather him be out. But Austin Rivers and Jamal Crawford, I feel like, are in 2 really good spots. One, because they're already a proven part of the rotation. They get good minutes, solid minutes. And if we get some late news after lineups locked that Redick is out, these 2 guys will be a sharp play, man. It'll be a really nice move. So I like them too. Next value, I got Jeremy Lamb. Marco Bellinelli is still oh man, I just got some more news. Marco Bellinelli is still questionable. So if that's the case, Jeremy Lamb would pick up he would play his normal minutes, but he would get a boost in minutes, with Bellinelli being out. I just got some news that Costa Koufis is ruled out, so is Aaron Afalo. Hopefully if we can get a few more Kings players out, we might have something to work with. They got a really deep roster. But with that Koufis news, I can't say I forgot his name, but Papagiannis, the backup center for Sacramento, man. He just answered up on my value. He's 3'2", man. He's real cheap, big body. With Costa Koufis being out, he'll play backup minutes, and if it's a blowout or any situation like that, he'll get extra minutes. He's a young body. The coach is looking to see what he got, man. So he just crept up in my value. But besides him, I got Jordan Crawford for New Orleans. I believe Hill is still questionable. If Hill is out, I believe Crawford will get a few extra minutes at the small forward position. So you can look towards him. And then the last value pack, this is a value pack. I got Burks, I got Mack, and I have Dante Exum for Utah. We already know they're shorthanded. Hill is sitting out today. Neto is out. No Favors. They're going to be running kind of thin. So one of these players are going to play more minutes than they usually play. You can look for some really nice value in those spots. It's a lot of value, man. Like I said, the news just keeps breaking, so you got to stay up on that, man. Make sure we're doing that. Very important. Ty Lawson is out. Garrett Temple is out. That's lovely, man. I love seeing that. Okay, so I'm going to do a little live breakdown for you. So when I see news like that, automatically I want to look at the Kings because they're going to be very shorthanded. No Ty Lawson, man. I guess Tyreek is gonna play, man. If Tyreek plays at his price, we all know what he can do, man. He's a boss. I think he's at like 4-1 today, so he's very cheap. I'm about to pull up the Kings roster real quick. I know him, Buddy Hield should be pretty safe. Um, let's see. We got some Sacramento news early today, man. Collison for sure. Man, Collison starting point guard at 4'6", going up against a backup point guard. You can kind of like put that in your memory bank. It's a nice situation. Tyreek Evans, of course. No Temple. I don't really like Ben McLemore or Langston Galloway. So I would look at these three, man. I would cut it down, and I would look at Tyreek, Buddy, and Collison. They're definitely in good situations. I'm going to get price tags on all these guys. 4-1 for Tyreek. 4-1 for Tyreek. Buddy is at 5-4, man. He just became a super safe play. They're going to need production, and these three guys are going to have to provide a lot. And then I like those three. And then, like I said, Papagiannis, I think he's in a pretty good spot too with Kufis being out. And he's at 3-2. So those are some more value options. Maybe not Buddy. He's a mid-tier play, but just keep that in your memory bank, man. Stay up on the news. That's why I say it's always so important. But anyways, I'm going to move on to my under-the-radar plays. Under the radar today, I got Blake Griffin. There's a lot of good options everywhere today. I think Blake Griffin is just going to be too physical, too strong for Washington. For their bigs, man, Gortat has not been seeing a lot of minutes. Markieff Morris is a little undersized for the power forward. I think Blake is going to bully the man, to be honest. I think it should be a fast-paced game. Should stay close. I like him. Then you got Joe Johnson. I just got done talking about how thin Utah is. You could definitely take a look at Joe. He plays, he can play 1 through 5, I'm convinced. Because they had him starting at power forward the other day. But he'll just, whatever the team needs him to do, he'll be there. And he has a solid floor tonight with a cheap price tag of 4.7. So I like him tonight. And then my last under the radar is going to be Ersan Ilyasova. I had this guy in my all-in plays at first. I made an adjustment because I got some news, man, and you'll figure that out next segment. But I think going up against his old team, he should have a really good game, man. I think Atlanta's looking for some extra offense. I know Schroeder and Dwight are probably getting a little frustrated. No Millsap, man. That team is they're not that good without Millsap. But that's beside the point. We're going to keep it moving to my all-in plays. I'm trying to hurry up and get this video up before it's that time. I want y'all to have time to watch it and, see what you think and make your own decisions. My all-in plays tonight, dude. You already know the first one is Mr. Westbrook. We don't fade him, man. We do not fade Westbrook. I'm not doing it. No way. He's going to have a triple-double tonight. Should get the win. He's in a good spot. Last time he played Orlando, I believe he scored like 74 points, fantasy points. So he's in a good spot. My second play is going to be a repeat from last night with Dario Saric. We just found out the Covington news. I think Saric sees all the minutes he wants. And Saric kind of had to play second fiddle to Covington last night because Covington got hot. He was playing some really good defense, getting easy layups, and then he started to get the 3-ball involved. So we didn't see Sarge take as many shots. Last night he went 5.5x, a little under 5x. I'm sorry. But I think tonight he definitely beat 6x, man. No Covington. He's going to have to do more. I like the situation. And my last guy should have been part of my value. I don't know if everybody's going to be on him. I don't know how owned he's going to be. I was hoping, because I had a feeling, man. I had a feeling that D Rose would sit. And I was trying to be selfish with the news for a little bit. I mentioned him in my earlier video, but Ron Baker, man, bare minimum, he should get the start for the Knicks. I think he's in a really good spot. Coach Hornacek wants to see what he has in the young players, and I think him and Kaminskas, they're going to be really, really solid plays. But my favorite, my last all-in play is going to be Ron Baker. My My lady almost dropped the pizza that we about to eat. Hey, who are we not fading?
Westbrook.
Who?
Westbrook.
Westbrook. We're not gonna fade Westbrook, man. Look, that's it, y'all. Those are my 3 all-in plays. I got Westbrook, Dario Saric, Ron Baker, under the radar, Blake Griffin, Joe Johnson, Ersan Ilyasova, and value. It's a bunch of them, man. You take your pick. We got Justin Anderson, Nick Stauskas, Henderson, and TLC. For the Clippers, we got Austin Rivers, Crawford. Make sure you try to find some late Redick news, man, because I think Redick he's gonna sit, man. I don't see him forcing Redick to play tonight. Then you got Jeremy Lamb. I don't think Bellinelli plays. Jordan Crawford, Burks, Mack, and Exum, and then the late value that we came across is Tyreek Evans, Darren Collison, and Papianis. Hopefully this video helped. Let me know if you need anything. I'm at Twitter at DFSMasterMind _. Bless up. Let's get it. Let's cash out, man.